These are things people are just going to the store and getting on their own, and they might be getting the wrong products. I'm not giving anybody the benefit of the doubt. I'm just looking at the whole story, if that's okay. Let me let her continue while I pull up that lawsuit as well.
All the way across to match it all the way around. So if y'all needed a sign not to use any more Mielle products, don't do it. It's not worth it.
Speaking of businesses, I want to take the time right now to share this. This is Kylie's Lemonade, and she started her company at just 11 years old. And I don't know about you, but I absolutely love lemonade, and this is amazing. Her lemonade is in several stores, but you can also purchase her lemonade online. So this is really great to see. Go to kylieslemonade.com. You see up top the website, okay, right there to go check out her products. And I love it. She has her original lemonade, her pink lemonade, and her strawberry lemonade. And you can also get the variety pack, 6 of them. Okay, so her lemonade is $10.99. The variety pack is $21.99. This is a great deal, and I absolutely love to see it. Check her out, kylieslemonade.com.
And I believe if I'm thinking about the right girl, her lemonade is also at Sprouts, and I've had it, and it's really good. It's tasty lemonade. I did find some information on the lawsuit. From what I'm seeing, all this, what we're watching right now, is very new. I'm seeing that information is only as old as like 2 days. So we're definitely going to look at some follow-up after this.
Need 20 more comments to get this class action suit going, because this right here, when over 7,000 comments are of women saying that they have the same problem using this product right here made by this woman, this is a problem. Let me talk to y'all for a second, because this is just bigger than just TikTok. Okay, because at first I'm just bringing information, just sharing information. Never have I ever seen so many people suffering from the same condition because of one product. And then what really got to me today is that people are sending me pictures of their babies with scalp abrasions, with bald spots, like no follicle in sight. At a time where we're teaching our young queens to love their hair, at a time when we're teaching our young queens to be confident in themselves, you know, we're trying to use natural products because that's what we're trying to instill in them. And we come across a product and we're putting it in our baby's hair. And now not only adults are suffering, but our babies are suffering. Hair loss happens. Yes, it does. At a certain point in time, it does happen. There's alopecia. There's, you know, people go through treatments, chemo. Hair loss happens. But when hair loss happens from a product and the owner of that product has no integrity to even come and show her face on any app to make a public statement or a public apology, or to at least let the community know that they're looking into it, for me, it's just some type of justice for these victims. I don't know what we gonna have to do, but we gotta make some type of noise. We making noise, but we gotta make more noise. Click on this video, scroll through those comments. I'm not telling no lies. Scroll through the comments and see the similarities of the experiences that people are going through. People have developed dermatitis, psoriasis. People are suffering from migraines. They're suffering from scalp inflammation, scalp irritation, to the point where they're getting abrasions. This product is literally burning people's scalp and destroying the hair follicle. And once a hair follicle is destroyed, there's no way it can grow back. We need to take action. And I don't know who or how or what, but something needs to be done. If there are any lawyers that come across this on your FYP, please jump in the comments, stitch this video, duet this video. What could we do? Because this is just, it's not one or two people, okay? And that's just the people on this app. Could you imagine the people who are not on social media, who do not know that Mielle is no longer Black owned, who do not know that there are thousands of other people going through the same thing? There were women blaming this on postpartum. There were women blaming themselves for not taking care of themselves, or this is, y'all. I created a private group on Facebook, and I also created a beauty box Discord. Both links are in my bio. Join me there if you have suffered from Mielle Organics, any type of hair loss, scalp irritation, any type of skin condition from that rosemary mint oil. Meet me there, because we have work to do.
I would like to just say a little bit more about like my hair right now.
Now, after all we've been through with the Dalton trustees, you can't see a smear campaign from a mile away. Who put the In the Arms of an Angel music in the background? And what law firm does this woman work for? If that bitch didn't put 20 on 10, she said babies with bald spots. Bitch, all babies got bald. First of all, why are you putting rosemary mint oil on a baby's hair? A baby has its own natural oils. Own natural oils. A baby's hair is still growing and developing and doesn't even know what it's going to be. Why would anybody put rosemary mint oil on a baby's hair, first of all? Second of all, when my daughter was a baby, she looked like Reverend Ike. She had bald spots over here, bald spots, but babies have bald spots. That's not new. And then she goes and continues to put 20 on 10, talking about she has never seen one product kill this many people. Bitch, crack, cocaine, Coca-Cola, that baby powder, it's peanut butter, it's McDonald's. Chris Rock made a whole documentary telling these bitches to stop putting perms in their hair. That shit was going to give them migraines, give them hemorrhoids, make their hair fall out, give them fibroids, and they still did it. So what's the fucking difference? Come on, if you're not going to tell me this woman don't work for somebody's law firm. She just happens to have a private Facebook community and a Discord on this topic only for Mielle hair products. She not asking about, thank you, heroin, LSD, Ozempic, niggas, white men. I mean, there have been one product has killed millions of people. What are you talking? That's why I said, how old are you? That was so produced. They had me up until I have never ever seen a product kill this one product kill this many people. That's when my third eye kicked in and was like, oh, that sounds like some Dalton shit. That sounds like some Dalton shit. You know, you learn from every single one of these gangsta ass motherfuckers that can't read. Why would anybody put rosemary mint oil on a baby's scalp? I would never. When my daughter was a baby, the only thing I put on her scalp was coconut oil. That's it. And even to this day, she uses that Cantu conditioning spray and maybe some coconut oil, a little Blue Magic, but we keep it real simple. I'm not putting the same stuff on my daughter's hair that I put on my hair. Why would I do that? And I guarantee you them babies was already bald-headed. Bitches done had braids pulling their hair back. Neither one of them bitches got edges. The woman who owns the company is bald-headed. Her hairline starts way back there, just like Kim Austin's. What are we talking about? Timeshares? The Indian Ocean tsunami killed more people. What the fuck? The pandemic. THC pill. What the fuck is she talking about? People died from the cinnamon challenge. I mean, car accidents, cancer, cigarettes, bitch. Could you please find the right parade and get behind it? I guarantee you with my pinky finger that we're going to find out that she's fiduciarily connected to this in one way or another. Oh, Lord, she from Thornton Township. Shit. Are we talking about the lady that just spoke? Are we talking about this lady right here, Burgundy? The lady who's dressed like a paralegal? The owner of the company. Okay. It's from Thornton Township, Lord Jesus. Girl, you gotta get out of there before they ruin your brand. You want to leave it to where they can say she was from Dalton. You feel me? This is killing me. Like the language. And then if you listen to the music, fuck what she's saying.
Up in the comments, stitch this video, duet this video. What could we do? Because this is just, it's not one or two people. Okay? And that's just the people on this app. Could you imagine the people who are not on social media?
And don't get me wrong, bald-headed bitches. I'm not saying that this is your fault or that this isn't happening. I'm just saying this approach is not genuine, and people like me can see right through it. I hire attorneys. I was in correspondence with one of my attorneys this morning about something amazing we're working on together. It's fantastic. I was like, oh, I was going through my records and I found this other piece of evidence. Can you go ahead and shoot that in too? But that's what she sounds like. When we read the P. Diddy Cassie case, I had to remind you guys when they said P. Diddy was a rapper, that lawyers be putting 20 on 10. When they said P. Diddy was a middle-aged man when he was 37 years old. When they said Cassie was a what did they call her? They gave inference that she was talented. Bitch only had like one album and it went wood. It doesn't sound to me like she's the right man for the job. I would guess that they put somebody up who looks really black and really, you know, modern Negro. I hope that comes across right. I don't mean it in no derogatory way. I'm just saying she's got the look of a black woman who uses overly priced hair products because they're in purple bottles. Black women, listen, I remember when I used to work for Tracy Hunter, and I used to sell broadcasting time. I used to sell advertising time for her radio station. And I did a study when I first started working for her because that was the first time I ever sold advertising for a black radio station. So I did a study on black people and how we spend money, and we spend more money than anybody on the planet on absolutely fucking nothing because game smells really good. We'll spend more on that than Tide, which works better. You know, just the way that we spend money sometimes is just so based on flash. Oh, and by the way, I meant to say specifically, when I say if you're not a black woman, be careful what you say about black women on this particular broadcast today. I am talking to also Kamala Harris. I'm also talking to Rachel Dolezal and Bill Clinton, who've all posed as black women at some time in their career. What's up, Rose? Good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Let's go.
Who do not know that Mielle is no longer black owned, who do not know that there are thousands of other people going through the same thing. There were women blaming this on.
But and see, now that I'm listening to this again, I'm hearing even more. What does it matter whether or not the company is black owned? I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I mean, niggas drink Coca-Cola every fucking day. Niggas go to McDonald's every single day. I don't get it. I don't understand. 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 I could really give a fuck if a product is nigga owned when niggas around here doing like niggas do. She could only grow the business so far by herself. She had to. And the thing about Famous Amos is he made a bad deal. But if you make a good deal, I mean, that's what you start a business for, to sell it. So you can go start another one. That's what a serial entrepreneur is, Jedediah Brown. A serial entrepreneur is someone who can, like, I'm going to give you a good example of a serial entrepreneur. Dr. Heavenly. She's a serial entrepreneur. Dr. Heavenly goes in and starts dentist offices, gets them up and running, and then sells them. Goes and starts another one, gets it up and running, and then sells it. Starts another one. Does anybody give a fuck if they continue to go to that dentist office if it's not Black owned, if they still got great teeth? I mean, are we that small-minded? We live in a global economy. For real. And Black people are the poorest people on the planet. Why would you shelter yourself with only Black dollars? We are literally the poorest people on the planet. When it comes to that, why in the fuck? See, I don't have a problem with Kamala Harris marrying a Jew because I understand how power works. You have to partner with power. I just have a problem going around saying she's a Black woman while she does it, because she's not. If she married a Black man, I'd be saying the same fucking thing. I mean, Barack Obama married a Black woman, and I wanted to make it very clear he's not African American. He doesn't think like an African American. He wasn't raised by African American. He doesn't have the heartbeat or the pulse of the African American community. He thinks we need to pull up ourselves by our bootstraps and work harder. He is not a Black person as we think it. Neither is Bill Clinton, since we talking. I saw this man on YouTube blowing his horn into this long pipe, his saxophone. Let me be clear, into this, because this is not for kids. I know how it can come across. Blowing his saxophone into this long pipe, and it was echoing back to him. And I thought about Bill Clinton. I'm glad that thought came to me. But yeah, I just think we got to be wiser enough to know in today's day and age that you have to do business, baby. And I will get the fuck. People talked about me when I left America saying I was leaving the fight. Bitch, I had planned to go to China before Keith Lamont Scott got murdered. I got accepted. I got offered the job in China on July 1st. Keith Lamont Scott got murdered on September 20th. What are you talking about? I left to go to China because America's too fucking expensive. I.e. all of this. And I wanted to live in a place where I could live on less, more comfortably. And that was where one of the places where I learned, like, you got to be willing to break outside of our community because we don't have the money. Now, I can see, Jews keep everything in their community, but they also have the money. There are Latin and Hispanic communities that keep all their money inside their community, and African communities who do the same thing, and white communities who do the same thing. But Black people, we don't have the money. Who cares if it's still a Black-owned brand if she can't keep up with production? If she can't market the business and scale it properly because she doesn't have the money to do that or the connections? Who cares if it's still a Black-owned business? She could go start another one, name it something else, and make the same exact products. It doesn't really matter. What does matter is if people's hair is falling off. But look at this woman. Do y'all remember that clip of that lady on, don't make me find it, on the People's Court when the lady was like, I should have known when I looked at her that she couldn't do no hair? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you got to know when you look at somebody else how they take care of the product they sell to you. If I couldn't speak, then how likely is it going to be that I'm going to be able to bring you something that you're going to be able to understand? Let me see if I can. It's a whole 19-minute episode. I want to flip over for just a second. I'm gonna just share the small piece of that episode just to illustrate my point, if that's okay. Let me see if I can.
So the plaintiff loses, gets nothing. Ms. Howard, what are you thinking?
She lied, and I should have known better when I seen her hair.
Ms. Reese, I got to feel you were somewhat worried, weren't you? I mean, $9,000?
I wasn't worried because, thank you. I wasn't worried because I knew, my intuition from the beginning, this was some form of scam.
Now, are we looking at that lady's hair? Because it was wet. I mean, when we talk about Look at the owner of, and I'm not trying to be mean and I'm not trying to be ugly. You know, that's not what I came here to do. Hold on, let me see if I can get back to what we were doing. That's not what I came here to do. I didn't mean to be mean and I don't mean to be ugly, but I think it's very important to call a spade a spade. Heck yeah, we're gonna watch it again. Let me see if I can pull it up. This is important. Wait a minute. We got to watch this shit again. She said, I should have known when I saw her hair. Yeah. Yeah. I know that's one thing my mom was very, very careful about. She's like, I can't be right here with my hair looking crazy. I am the hairdresser. My mother did hair for she had a chair at a beauty shop that was at a senior citizen village. So she was the only Black hairstylist on site. So she had a lot of pressure. Yeah.
And I should have known better when I seen her hair.
Ms. Reese, I got to feel you were somewhat worried.
I mean, what's up, baby? What are you supposed to expect if this is her hair, right? This is what she's waking up every morning, giving to the world. And the owner of the company has the same issue. Why? Because she got quote unquote good hair. You trust her? If I had the drop, I would play it. I gotta catch up to these comments. Y'all crazy. Oh my God, right. Somebody like, think you better let it go. It looks like a forehead TKO. Hey. I think you better let it go. Let it go, baby. It looks like a forehead TKO. I'm just saying. So because she light-skinned, I'm going to go back to the pink sauce lady. I'll say it again. So because she light-skinned with good hair, whatever that means, my mother said good hair is healthy hair. That's what my mother told me. And this was before she became a cosmetologist. When I was little, my mother was it was very important to my mother. And I'm so glad today, living in the desert, where having a perm would literally destroy my hair. Having short, curly hair is the best hairstyle for me living in the desert. Because my hair grows straight up and my scalp can breathe. And I ain't got to worry about wrapping my hair for a whole bunch of stuff at night. I just put a little curl cap on it to keep it moist and then wake up and do what I do. But I'm glad my mother taught me that. We don't talk about no. That's so funny. I'm glad my mother taught me that good hair is healthy hair. Because we'll look at a woman like this, and I'm not talking about the woman on the right. I'm talking about the woman on the left, who is the owner of the company we're talking about. We will look at a woman like this, and because she has long hair, and it is of a certain grade or curl pattern or texture, we'll assume she must know what the fuck she's talking about. But look at her fucking edges. Where? The lady on the right has healthier hair than the lady on the left, if you ask me. But we assume, because sometimes we don't love ourselves the way we should. And by we, I mean Black people. I'm not talking about me in particular. These aren't my problems. We're watching somebody else's life. Don't ever forget that.
Postpartum.
Let me skip past her advertising campaign for her law firm. She lost it. I believe everybody but her.
because we have work to do.
I would like to just say like a little bit more about like my hair right now, right? And what I'm feeling, because my scalp is on fire. I know that if I was like to part it down the middle, it'd be super fucking red. And I know that it's swollen. Like my scalp is swollen. This ponytail hurts. And I used the oil about 2 weeks ago. I haven't used it again since then. The only thing I used on my head today was the shampoo. I didn't even make it to the conditioner because as I'm combing.
Wait, what happened? I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. I lost the screen. Here we go.
I know that if I was like to part it down the middle, it'd be super fucking red. And I know that it's swollen. Like my scalp is swollen. This ponytail hurts. And I used the oil about 2 weeks ago. I haven't used it again since then. The only thing I used on my head today was the shampoo. I didn't even make it to the conditioner because as I'm combing, I'm talking about a wide tooth comb, y'all. I'm talking about, you know, the big African wide. It was coming out in clumps. I'm scared to part my hair because I know I'm missing patches. There's no other explanation as the only thing I changed was they had the Mielle on sale at the HEB here in Texas that I'm living at. You see where I'm at? Okay. And I bought it because I see all the celebrities acting like their hair is growing. And this stuff is taking your hair out. My scalp right now, y'all, so on fire. I can't even itch my head. It's so irritated and sensitive. I wouldn't give a damn which product you use. Me, as a former cosmetologist, I would throw all of it away because I've never in my life, this is the first time I brought a drugstore brand, like where you can go pick up at any Walgreens. This is the first time. I usually use professional products because I still have the ability to go to the professional stores and get professional products. But I had ran out and HEB is right next to my, you know what I'm saying? Right next to my place. And so I didn't think that it would cost me my damn hair. I don't know when the scalp is gonna go back to normal, but I picked up my sulfate like I told y'all, and but my scalp is on fire. I'm not gonna lie, like it's on fire, and I'm talking about, you know how you cut chunks, like if you was to like go up here to the root and cut it out, that's what it looked like. It was coming out. So I'm not making it up. My scalp is on fire right now, and luckily I know how to get my hair to grow. So I'm not super, super, super disappointed, but I wanted to put the message out there for other people who may be using this product.
Oh my God.
At your own risk. But I don't give a damn what nobody say. I don't know if they're using a heavy level of alkaline or whatever, but your hair is made of keratin. And you would think that I was combing through my hair with Nair.
Wow.
Or Veet. Or any kind of hair removal product. Okay, I had less hair come out when I was getting relaxers back in the day. Less hair came out with the alkaline relaxers than what been coming out of my hair every week. And I'm not saying I wash my hair every week, but every time I take down a protective style that I always wear, I've always worn protective style since I've been natural. I've never had this problem. A little shedding, yeah, I understand that. Clumps of my hair falling out. Thank God I got a man that love me. Cause listen, Linda. So at your own risk. So I just wanted to update because I've been seeing everybody post who've been posting or reposting their shit. I get y'all sharing it and y'all should. But whoever's using them products, at your own risk. if it was up to me as a former cosmetologist, it's my fault 100% because I did not do my research on this product. I just always seen good reviews on it, but I did not go and do my own research, and I probably would have saw that and would have said hell no, because all it takes is one person to tell me that their hair falling out. It don't take 10. It just take one. Because shampoo don't take your fucking hair out. For the people in the comments talking about y'all just using the products wrong. Shampoo don't take your hair out. I just shampooed my hair. I ain't even get to the conditioner or the damn oil yet. Shampoo took my hair out. Something's wrong, Cletus. And I can laugh about it because, like I said, I know how to get my hair to grow back, and I have eczema. So when my scalp is inflamed, I know when I'm allergic to something. But this is a different level. It has also caused me crazy amount of headaches. Not only has my hair been falling out, the headaches have been insane. I've never been a migraine girl. I'm super healthy, that kind of situation. I don't get headaches. But my headaches has been going because my scalp is on fire. So at your own risk, if you decide to use the product, to each his own. But as for me and my house, I threw that shit outside in a dumpster. Did.
Oil does not grow hair. This is...
I don't know who thinks oil grows hair. That doesn't make sense. Let me just share my notes on her. And let me just go to a particular point of her presentation where we get an opportunity to see something that I think is very important. Just one moment. I'll get back here. I think this is a good point to look at. Am I the only one that sees that? What's up, Hiram? Speaks on it. Am I the only one that sees that her and the owner have the same hair? Don't they got the same doggone receded hairline and no edges? Is that new or was that always there? Because she's talking about patches that could possibly be in her hair, but not talking about all it is that is actually going on. Like, all it is. Remember that TV Sean Kingston had repoed from his house? It was like 500 square, 500. What was the TV, Hiram? I forget what it was, but it was big. It was like 1,500 pieces to that TV. That's what both of their foreheads look like. So because that woman is light-skinned with kinky hair, we trust her, but she's bald-headed. Isn't she? You can literally see a reflection on her forehead past the natural line of her forehead. There is an extension, like a sunroof, that goes past the line of her forehead. Now, what makes people, she doesn't even look like the picture behind her in the logo, or maybe everybody got to comb their hair over their eye like Aaliyah, because ain't nobody got no edges. Thinking about a whole lot. And I'm not even talking about her big forehead. I'm talking about the fact that both of these women are bald-headed. This woman